Danny, we're doing a show.
Off me! Dude!
Jeremy, we're doing the show today.
I don't want to do the show.
You said you'd do the show.
Dude, you're not Scorsese, man. You're just a noob.
Jared, if you don't get up, Mom's gonna freak.
Mom's like a noob, man. Don't worry about Mom. Mom's like using like a 3-dozer build.
I am the Pwnage, bitches.
Pure Pwnage.
It's a tough life sometimes, right? Like, you gotta, like, you're always on the go, right? And like, you know, some people like, you know, they like get up and they like go to work and stuff, right? But you know, that's not very stressful, right? They just like go to a job. You know, I gotta make sure, you know, I'm still number one, right? I gotta practice, and you know, it's just not easy sometimes. You know, you're up all night owning noobs, and then expect you to get up. You know, why are you on the floor, man?
Dude, it's a cool shot.
I don't know.
It's Kubrick. It's like Kubrick.
Who's Kubrick?
Like Malcolm McDowell style Kubrick.
You're such a noob sometimes, Carl. Okay, it's like my show. Just gonna make the show. You know, I'm like the star, and stuff, right? And like, and my roommate Kyle's like on the camera. Like you can't see him because he's like holding it and like pointing at me and stuff. My name's Jeremy. You might know me as like the owner, cause like, you know, that's like what I do. I guess the point of like the show and stuff is to like kind of like, you know, it's just to kind of like help people, you know, like own noobs. Most people are noobs, right? Like a lot of like, you know, a lot of people think that, right? And it's true. And so I thought, you know, we make the show and, you know, we help them out, you know, by showing what I do and how I do it. Like, I don't like just rip strats. Like, you know, I like make them up, right? Sometimes I'm like 4 workers that way, right? And then like 3 workers that way, right? Instead of like 2 and 3, right? Which like other people are like doing right now. And you know, I kill you with 1 technical, right? Cause like, you know, I just got the micro. Are you actually there? Should I talk about like how you're there and stuff? I should like, you're such a noob. Man, there's pressures. It's all, you know, it's a high stress lifestyle for, you know, like no money. You know, I just do it for the love. Lol. 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 That's like a joke, right? That's like a joke. This is my computer here. You know, it's pretty good. My, you know, I bought it myself and stuff. That's how I got it. Kyle bought his camera too, that's how he got it. So, you know, if you want to be like pro, right? Like when you get up in the morning, like, you know, you gotta check CNC replays like first. I've like known people and stuff that have had like, you know, like you know, like jobs and stuff like that. You know, they wake up in the morning and they watch like CNN replays and stuff, and you know, I just don't really like that because I think that's kind of fake, right? Like on CNN, it's just like kind of like what the journalist like thought like happened, right? You watch like a replay, right? Like on CNC replays, and you know, that's what like really happened, right? You get the whole, you know, like, you know, like perspective and stuff. But on TV, all they show is like, they'll just show a burnt out Humvee, and you're like, what happened to the Humvee? You know, you're all like, where's the RPGs? It's all about like terrorists in the bush and stuff, and I'm like, I'd rather see a good GLA game, right? You know, sometimes I think like USA is kind of noob, right? Oh, USA. Oh, I guess they like turtled up for like 50 years and then they moved in with their alpha wars because they're like total noobs, right? Sometimes I'll come to like just 0-hour discussions, right? And you'll find top USA players. Lol. Lol. Oh, reply. Oh. Gotta make your replies like quick, right? Like, lol, raw for lol. Noob, fag, lol. Like I like think a lot, right? Cause you know, it's like RTS, it's just about like thinking, right? You know, I'm always like making strats and stuff. You know, I get up in the morning. Sometimes, you know, I get like all like philosophically on, you know. You just gotta wonder, like, you know, there's so many noobs in the world, right? And like, you know, like how many have I owned? I own noobs. Like the big like smoked meat sandwich, it's only for pros. Like it's like a pro meal, right? Just from Taco Bell. Right now. Oh, man. Like to get my micro up, you know? Because when I start winning tournaments, right, I can't waste time with the bank. Seems like, you know, there's like a bunch of noobs here, right? You'll get this a lot sometimes, right? Like, what happens is that, like, people get all upset because China Imp's so overpowered, right? You see these people over here, man. Take a look at these people over here, right? I'm just gonna go over and let them know that really they just have to counter them with like toxin, right? Get some rebels, some quads, and some RPGs to crack the shell, right? It's no worries. So I'm just gonna go clear this up, or I'll be right back home. China Imp's like way overpowered, like $1,000 AOs, man, like $1,000 AOs. It's totally ridiculous, right? That's what I'm talking about. China shit! China shit! China shit! I think what they want, what I think I'm getting at is that they want the Imp army replaced by like maybe a Tibetan army in the game. China Imp is for noobs. China Imp is for noobs. See here we got the admins, right? And the admins are totally on our side too, right? They're just making sure that, you know, like it doesn't get out of hand, right? Because like, you know, maybe people start talking foul language or something, right? And then the admins, they'll come in, they'll close it down, right? And, you know, you just have a duty, right? Like as a pro gamer, you know, you just gotta do what you do. It's like, you know, it's not really like noobs' fault that they're noobs, right? It's like, you know, they're just like noobs, right? I like dogs and stuff, like kind of miss them because, you know, they used to be like an RA2, right? And I always thought that they should like put them back in gens and stuff. And I was really good at like microing them. She's joined the protest, right, against China Inf, but she thinks dogs should be put in. That would be a good counter, and I think it's not a bad idea, right? Nice hottie walking her dog, you know, you know what I'm talking about? She'd totally date me, man. Like, she knew like the skills I had, you know. She'd be like all over me, right? I get that a lot, though, you know. I kind of like actually get anything, but if I'm like micro on like 3 fronts, right, then they're gonna know, right? I think I know how that translates, right? She wants me, man. She's like follow me now and stuff, right? I get that a lot. Sometimes I just like to walk, right? Just kind of like around, because like, you know, it's like keeps you grounded, right? Because like sometimes, you know, if you're like playing the Clan Wars, right? And you win like a whole bunch of games in a row, right? You just kind of forget the little people sometimes. You know, like not many noobs like know this, but like when Westwood was like designing like RA2, right? They would like they draw maps out like in the sand, right? So sometimes when I'm like working on some strats, maybe like a new build order or something, right? I'll like come to the sandbox too, and I'll like you know, like draw it up in the sand, kind of like Westwood. What are you doing?
It's an establishment shot.
What's establishment? Dude, what's establishment? Is that like a camera thing? Look, I'm like a smart guy, right? You know, sometimes people ask me, you know, like, what's your religion and stuff? And I'm like, you know, it's like RTS. And they're like, what's that? And I'm like, you know, it's kind of like Buddhism. you know, some religions, they're all like get in there and like kill people, right? They're kind of like first-person shooters, right? They're just like about getting in there and killing people and stuff. And then there's some religions that are just like, you know, give us all your money and your time and stuff, right? So they're kind of like MMORPGs, you know? Not much there, just like lots of money. And, you know, I just think Buddhism, it's kind of like sit back and think a lot, right? So I'd say I'm a Buddhist. Yeah, I'm a Buddhist. You still following me? Oh God, we've been filming me walk up and down the street, dude, for like 10 minutes.
Oh, man, I'm getting a good shot here, yeah.
Man, I think like noobs are gonna get the idea, right? I'm like walking.
No, man, this is like Travolta, like Saturday Night Fever style.
Man. Travolta's kind of like a noob though in that movie, don't you think? You know, that's pretty much what I gotta say. Gotta get to work now and gotta start owning some noobs. Kind of feel myself noobifying already, right? Kind of losing it, so put up some gens and you know, if you see me online, maybe be like lucky enough to like be owned by me, right? You know, who knows? Because you gotta keep your skills up, right?